Son, me and you need to have a talk. You remember this game? Remember Dark Souls 1? Remember how this game was basically like the best game ever made, and had a couple issues here and there, but it was fucking awesome. What is this? What happened? Am I the only one here that... Am I the only one here that just doesn't know what the fuck happened with Dark Souls 2? Okay, so for one, for someone who's played a lot of Dark Souls 1, when you hear sequels coming out, you want a game that's pretty close to that thing, you know, you want it to feel pretty close. I mean, it's only a couple years apart, same generation, it's not a Call of Duty game. I mean, I just expected my knowledge from Dark Souls 1, mastery of that game, to carry over to 2, and it just doesn't. The combat's so different. And I know you're saying, well, they gotta change it up a little bit, they're just trying to make it harder for, you know, veterans, give you a challenge, give you that feeling again, whatever. Fine. But what is up with this game? The game is like an asshole to where your healing items are a pain in the ass to get. Life gems are, you can only get so many, you can only buy so many, and you get lucky to find them, or find them in the world, whatever. And then your Estus flask, you get like one drink to start, and then you get a couple more as you go. However, you gotta find those, and until you do, you're kind of screwed. And you drink slow. You drink the Estus flask so slow that you might as well just die. You might as well not even use them. It takes like 5 seconds for your guy to go, I sure could use a heal right about now. And then your health bar goes. In that time, I've died so many fucking times, it doesn't even make sense. I've died so many times in this game, it doesn't make any sense. I started off as a knight. I've got good ability of dodge rolling and stuff, which still works, thank God. You know, I got smooth swordplay and stuff. I know some basic strategies, not to rush in, luring them out one by one and stuff like that. But these enemies just seem to be able to hit you whenever they want and kill you in like 2 to 3 hits. Even if you have a fucking effigy or whatever to go human, you still don't live that much longer. And the bosses, the first fucking boss in the game, the giant, kills you in like 1 fucking hit. And which wouldn't be a problem, except the hitboxes are fucked up in this game too. So here's me. He goes bam with his foot, and I back up, dodge it, right? Then I walk forward like a half second later, I still get hit and I die. It's like I got the fucking shockwave of like, I don't know. I was so frustrated last night. I was literally throwing stuff. I took the game out of the case. I put the game in the case from the system, chucked the fucking case. I took my hat, I threw it, which I was on a Skype chat on Xbox One at the time, with my video chat on, and I managed to hit the Kinect camera with my hat without even trying. But yeah. I will say that I have leveled up, have practiced some more, and I'm getting better. I am getting better at the game, but the opening to this game is just so fucking hard. I heard people, oh, they made it too easy, they made it easier now, they're screwing the game up. It's like 10 times harder than Demon Souls for me. I didn't have that much trouble in Demon Souls. I died in Demon Souls was fucking hard, but I got why. Dark Souls was pretty hard the first time I fought it too, but I got why. I knew what I had to do. I just wasn't good. now it's just like cheap. And I had this one moment in Dark Souls 2. Okay, I was going through this new area. It was I don't remember what the hell it's called, but it's like basically water, like docks with like buildings and stuff. Anyway, so it's a pretty dark area. It's kind of scary. It's kind of got some cheap stuff to it. But I got through the whole area barely without dying. And also there's a bonfire there. I just got through the whole thing. I was being real careful. I was like, yeah, I think I'm starting to get this game, right? So you ring this bell, and it makes this boat come out, this giant boat. And I'm like, oh, sweet, that's pretty awesome. I guess this is where I gotta go. So I did everything else in the level. I got on the boat. There's a couple enemies on the boat, right? The first enemy comes out, blam blam, I kill him. I'm like, this isn't too bad. Then there's a second enemy. I kind of retreat a bit to get my ground, get a little advantage on him. What happens in the game? My shield doesn't work anymore. So I'm holding up my shield like this, and the guy's attacking me through it. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I backed up, got healed up a little bit, put my shield up, bam, 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 bam. I'm dead. After playing for like an hour without dying against really hard shit, I die because the game just says, you know what? You're not gonna block anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck, From Software? And I want to like this game because I love the Souls series. It's probably my favorite series of games. But what the fuck happened with this game? Why is it so fucking... Why did they fuck it up? Like, even the combat is so sluggish. It's like, you guys, like, in Dark Souls 1, if you hit the shield button, your guy goes, puts the shield up, and you can even hit the button a bunch of times, your guy goes, you can, like, make him dance, and it's kind of fucking funny. In this game, I can hold down the shield button, and it's like this. It takes like fucking 3 seconds to pull his shield up. And forget if you're in combat. Oh, fuck that. You better be blocking well before you have to block. It might be a stat-based thing, but why? It's not like the guy's going... pulling the shield out real slow, and I'd say, okay, that's dumb, but at least there's a point. The guy just does... I don't get it. Like, everything is just... Why? Why?